Hey, Jeff Howard here at Kiteboarding.com, and we want to go into the description of bar systems and everything about a bar, the fly lines and all that, because we get so many phone calls or emails and we want to explain all this. So if you do have a call or you need to contact somebody about getting parts and pieces, what are these things? So we're going to call this the kite bar anatomy of a kite bar. So here I have a full system, which everybody understands what they are. Well, maybe not, but I want to kind of do some explanation of what all these parts and pieces are. So it all wraps up, as you see here. You usually have the bungees on the end, and that helps to hold all your system kind of together. Everybody wraps up their bars a lot different. That gets down to the personal stuff. I want to explain a little bit about that bar. So on the ends of the fly lines that connect to the kite, many of them are going to have pigtails, and pigtails are connected into the fly line. So as you can see here, this is an air rush system, and it's got 4 pigtails, and they match that kite directly to the colors, to everything else. I like this system. This system means that if you have any wear and tear, you're going to be putting them on the pigtails, and you can quickly remove these and replace these very simply, and not doing a lot of work on the ends of the fly lines or any wear on the fly lines. Here's another system. This is the O-zone. So they permanently stitch in with their pigtails the pulls and the sleeving. Sleeving is there for one reason. That is to reduce the wear and tear where you continuously connect and disconnect from the kites. So you'll have systems like this that have multiple knots on the ends, and they match their kite exactly, but they almost all have loops down here, so you can use them either way, a loop onto a knot or not onto a loop. So that makes it simple. Again, these are the pigtails. Everything down from there, going down to the bar, is called the fly lines. So if you need to replace fly lines, these are those. Now, I've got a whole wad of bars here, and I want to explain. So this is a Nash bar, and this is what we call a below the bar sheeting system. So down here, the cleat and the sheeting to change is right down here on the chicken loop. The reason it's called below the bar is because it is below the bar. It's very simple, but it happens, it's down below here. It's very easy to reach, and a lot of people like that. Now, bars come in a bunch of different sizes and shapes and everything else. Some of them have a little bar ridge out here on the front, and they have adjusters on the ends to either make it slightly longer or move that pull connection out or in slightly for increase or decrease turning of the kite. These are called the bar floats. These are here so your bar, if you drop it and you lose it, that the bar does not sink. Many years ago when we were first building bars, they would just disappear if you lost your bar accidentally, and they'll sink down in the water, and they're very hard to find. So every bar now either has bar floats on them or the bar is able to float, and most of them use the floats. Now, the next stage I like to explain to somebody is this is called the leader. This is what I call the bar leader, the turn line leader. The leader connects from the bar to the fly line. So from here on up is fly line, and from here down is called the leader. So we use those terminologies if someone needs a new leader on their bar. That's what this line is. This is not fly line. Fly lines connect usually even, as you see this system out here on the front, so you can replace a full set of lines all the way across from your front to your back. Now, this is called the chicken loop. Most of them now have a swivel down here, so you can unspin your lines very simply and easily while you're riding. So this is the release system. Almost every single bar in the industry has a push-away release chicken loop system. So you have this push-away in here, and the chicken loop simply releases, and the safety connects to that chicken loop, which is here's your safety pull line. And those are simple to set back up and lock back in there. This is called the lock tube. This is called the chicken loop lock tube, which is used to lock this chicken loop into your bar on your harness. So you got the below the bar. Now let me look at the above the bar sheeting system. This is Nash's above the bar, and this is a cleat up above here. Cam cleat. They make them in different models. Some of them have custom ones. This is a custom built for Nash. And this system here can be adjusted. So this is your chicken loop line. So if anybody needs to replace their chicken loop line, that is the line that connects, takes all the load from your chicken loop up through your sheeting system and up to either a swivel or a spreader of your front lines right out here. The reason for this is so the safety line seats into that, evens out, and then runs down. So this is your safety leader. This would be your front pull line, what's connected to the front safety line there. So anyway, that safety line runs all the way down, usually into your chicken loop. It can run internal inside of a tube or external. Here's another one. This is air rush, and this is another sheeting system. This is called a buckle pull system. So you pull all the time. You're not pushing anything away. If you pull one, it shortens it. You pull the other one, it lengthens it. That is a sheeting system on a buckle sheeting system. And again, here's their chicken loop line, and this is plastic coated. It runs up inside of here. This sizing from lengthening is not adjustable, so it is what it is on those. But again, here's your push away, there's your swivel, and you've got this one here does not have the adjustment on the ends here. It has adjustment in the bar, so these ends slide off of here. So these are adjustable ends. Now these are all center sheeting systems out in the front here. And I want to show you one. Here is the different one. There's only 2 bars in the industry that run the outside sheeting system on your outside turn lines, meaning they let the line in and out by simply spinning or clicking the button. And these slide out evenly on your outside lines. You do no sheeting on a sheeting system in the center. You do change the angle and power and depower here on the center lines, but you do not have a sheeting, a shortening or lengthening of those 2 center lines. It is done on the outside lines. This is only on North and Ocean Rodeo at the time. Anyway, if you have any questions about any of these parts and pieces or what you may need to get everything back in gear, please don't ever hesitate to give us a call or send us an email. That's Jeff Howard here at Kiteboarding.com, just to educate you a little bit further.